Alright, so you came here for questions, and I'm gonna give you answers. Overwatch, yes, I do think it's good overall. Really fun game. It looks great. It has a great aesthetic. I dig the aesthetic. I dig the characters. There's a big diversity. You have everything from like fast little beanballs to like the big tanks, and then the healers, and then the ones that are more for like camping and they to turn into turrets and shit like that. So yes, there's a big diversity in terms of gameplay style. The best way to sum up this game: Saturday morning cartoons Justice League of America takes on the evil coalition forces. Like that's the best way to explain it. It's just like six superheroes going at it at another team of six superheroes. That's the best way to explain it. I think. That's really what it feels like. It has that kind of cartoonish feel, at the same time looks great. Now you are going to need to practice up. There's a learning curve, a bit of a learning curve if you've come from like the standard Battlefield COD shooters. But if you've come from probably Team Fortress 2, you probably won't have that much of a learning curve. But I think that's worth it. And there's just so much information to learn about. There's like 25 different characters. I didn't really count, but there's a shit ton. And so since there's so many, they're all different from each other, there's so many different moves that you have to worry about your enemy. And you'll eventually learn that, but they do provide tooltips for your last death, whatever the hell it was. It will tell you their special abilities while you're playing, which is really nice for noobs. Now, this is a team game. This is team play. So there actually isn't really that kill. Like, if you get the last kill, like less damage on the guy, that doesn't necessarily mean you got the kill. You actually get the kill even if you did 10% or 15% damage or whatever. And then that way, technically, everybody gets way more kills than there is available. But at the same time, it is team play. One character is going to be good at taking out a whole bunch of damage on him, and then one person's going to be good at eliminating the character. Like, that's the best way to tackle the objective. And as well as there's going to be, your healing troops that are going to heal up, and they get lots of points for being a medic. And, there's no shame in being the medic. Actually, the one medic is actually pretty good. The one that is the Rasta beat bouncer. I like that one. That one was my favorite medic character to play. There was also defense style characters. There's the sniper. One shot headshot, and then you basically that's all that character is. I mean, there's a few other things other than the recon vision and stuff like that, but then you have your defense, your robot, the robot defense character. That character I quite liked a little bit too. Essentially, that character can actually heal itself, but it can't heal anyone else, unfortunately. But it can heal itself, as well as it kind of has a little bit of slow motion, so if it does get flanked, it's going to get screwed. But it does have that ability to turn into a turret and just annihilate anything really quick. So if you're trying to defend somewhere and you can, just set up in a good position, you can annihilate 3 people, no problem. That's an easy thing to task to complete. There's the troll guy, dwarf, whatever, and basically the best way to use him is just to spam turrets because they're free and you build one every 5 seconds. So just keep spamming that turret. Even if you're suppressed, you can spam a turret and then get behind the wall and then just let the turret do as much damage as it does until it's destroyed. It might destroy instantly, but hey, it's free damage, right? And, his gun isn't too bad. And the biggest part about the troll is that he can actually dump armor all around the map. So he can actually pick up scrap from dead enemies, dead equipment. He can pick that up and drop it as armor for your team, and then your team has armor, so they have extra damage. That's I kicked ass at that with that character once when it was like I don't know. I was encoding a video, so I was getting like 10 fucking frames, but even still, I kicked ass with that character somehow. I don't fucking know how. That was the best person on my team, and we only had we won. So I don't know what else to say. There is the shotgun guy. That guy, very good noob character if you want to get into it. Just be up and close and personal. Start button spamming that shotgun and just keep hitting them. If you really want to be good with that character, the key is to always land a hit while you're shooting, because otherwise you're just, uh, there's a certain window of time that it has between each shot. So if you're lining up your shots quite well, then you're gonna be doing more damage. There is the cowboy. The cowboy is a little bit tricky, but at the same time, it actually has this really cool feature where he can fire all bullets in his barrel all at once. And so essentially, what you can do is if you're right up and close, you can just, put a shit ton of damage right away as long as you're, accurate enough. And yeah, that one, and then as well as if you're far away, you can, or further away, you can actually control because it's going to recoil up. And so then you can anticipate that recoil up and control the shot to be more accurate, especially, which is really cool. So that's another thing. Accuracy, that's what that guy is. Then you have Soldier 76, I think. I don't know. He looks. There's not really a good way to describe that guy, but he's basically your basic COD, shooter style character. He has the sprint. He has the gun. A main assault rifle. He has actually a healing pack so that you can heal on the fly. Like it's a small personal healing pack. There's not really a whole lot about him other than that. So that is a good dupe character if you're just trying to find a balance between everyone. There's a lot of characters. Those are the ones I found the most enjoyable. I liked the best. There was a few characters I was just like, no, not having it. I didn't like the tanks too much. I didn't like the tank characters. I guess it's too slow for me. I didn't like Tracer, just too hard to control. Like, you probably, if you get practice a lot, you'll probably get the Tracer character a lot better. But yeah, you essentially have a very diverse cast. You have everything from spunky little British girl to the kiss of death character, and then the fucking Black Rasta party dude. Then to a purple space monkey, for Christ's sake. Like, this is there's something in here for everyone that everyone's gonna like. That's without a doubt. Congratulations, Blizzard. I think you did really good on those parts. Now, what did you fuck up, I think? Because everyone has, all this different special and, all this different crap about them, it does feel like, there's certain times where you feel like, oh man, I'm getting cheesed, because you don't really, even though you're not getting cheesed, it's because every character is so different, you feel like you're getting cheesed sometimes because all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere, headshot. Oh, Widowmaker, wonderful. And it's just kind of like you weren't expecting that shit. You were expecting to be a tank and take lots of damage or something like that. And in addition, there's the special too. So when everyone has their special going off, a lot of times they're just invincible, which is kind of a piss off, honestly. And some of these specials, are so goddamn cheap. It's just like instant kill for the whole team. If you're crafty and smart enough, and it doesn't take a lot, it really just takes that you're not a noob, you can basically annihilate the whole fucking team, or at least half of it, with one special, and that's very likely. So it's, yeah, those are specials, I guess. I don't know if I necessarily like the specials, but they are fun when you do use them. So unlike Battlefield, where you got in a goddamn AT-AT or ATST and it was like, oh, I'm cheesing everybody, woohoo, No, you actually do feel fun when you do use one of these specials at least. But so that's nice. That's a good plus bonus side to that. But my biggest criticism is the pricing point. $60 goddamn dollars for a multiplayer only game. Are you fucking kidding me? That is $60 American, which would cost me 75 Canadian. Fuck sakes, I can't pay that much money for a multiplayer only game. That's absurd. I don't care how nice it looks, how fun it is, Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but is it fun like $75 worth of just a multiplayer game? No. Also, you're going to have your microtransactions, and if anything, I'm going to guess you're going to have DLC. You're going to have new characters. You're going to have, new maps. You're going to have DLC. I just see it that way. It's going to be DLC because this is Blizzard. They're the World of Warcraft guys. They're the StarCraft guys. They're the Diablo guys. They are going to carry this shit out, you know? And there's going to be DLC. And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. But the base game, the entry price point is just too much. Too much, guys. Like, $60 American for a multiplayer only game. Like, I can go out and get COD for, what is it? I think it's $20 more. And get a campaign with it. Multiplayer. I believe it's those split screen modes or whatever. Like, come on, guys. You know, I'm thinking $30 to $40 American if it's really, like, you know, that good. And I think it is that good. It's just, you know, normally I would pay only around $20 to $30. I think is acceptable for a brand new fucking video game that's only multiplayer only. Yeah, I think that's the pricing point normally for, you know, a good multiplayer shooter. And, you know, their pricing point, if they did 30 to 40, I would accept that. 30 to 40 American, I would accept that. But $60, that's fucking absurd, guys. Come on, don't be greedy. So, I don't know if I'm going to buy the game, but we'll see. See if the money comes around. I'm fucking broke as shit, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. And yeah, try it out. I think it ends tomorrow. Yep, it ends Monday. So, try it out for yourself. Have some fun. I don't know if it gets too repetitive, but every game's different. That's the beauty of multiplayer shooters. Alright, have a good day. And on a side note, I'm trying to, you know, do this YouTube thing, grow my channel, have some fun. But at the same time, I have no idea what the hell you guys want. And likes and subscribes are all great and dandy, but honestly, I cannot get enough feedback. I cannot get enough comments. So if you like the video, or if you drop a like, please leave a comment, just a short one on, you know, what you liked about it, whether you liked the sound, the audio, or whatever, the content, the graphics, I don't care what the hell it is, you know, just the biggest thing that you liked. Or if you really hated the video, please add, you know, oh, your voice sounds like a faggot, or, you know, whatever the hell it may be that you absolutely hate. If it's something like that, I probably can't change it. But if it's something more like, oh, you edited this wrong, I don't like it, I put a thumbs down. Okay, then I can focus on that, and I can actually change that. I just want to improve, rather than be told you hate it and don't hate it, and then I have to play this weird-ass game of Mastermind and try whatever works and see what happens. Like, no. I would rather just be told. I can't get enough feedback. It's one of my default shortfalls of being such a small channel and just starting out. So, anyways, I hope you participate, and thank you very much, and have a good day.